If you're new, press the bell icon to get the latest notifications.
Assalamu alaikum everyone, welcome back to Bitcoin update. Today we're looking at Bitcoin pretty much good, 22,000. We went all the way up to nearly $23,230. And let's talk about what's going to happen next, right? Because things are so amazing right now. I just kind of really like the market overall. Whatever the market is doing is pretty incredible. And we all start from the total market cap. I really like the total market cap. I saw the total market cap, and yeah, so we're on a technical journey to up to $1.227 trillion for the total market cap. I don't have any option for Bitcoin to drop to the downside. You know what? The signals is actually opened up for the next 8 days, and one of the things that I said on Discord is that what separates me from other technical analysts out there is I know when to flip with the market and take advantage when it tries to act smart. I don't hold grudge with a pattern. It's invalidated. If it's invalidated, you go to the other side. Simple as that, And right now, what I mean by a pattern getting invalidated, I'm hinting at the monthly, because I'm here. Some people are like, what happened to the $8,000 and $10,000? Well, it's the market. The market does anything it wants to do, right? Everybody knows that. Now, you see, up here, when we started this journey back in February 2022, I gave you these updates here that's your flag. But if you ever come above and retest the flag and break above the flag, and I gave you this, 48,000 is going to be an invalidation point. So you really got to cross $48,000 in order to start to move higher. But you never did that. And instead what you did is you made that bear flag. It had a technical target to come down to $25,000, and we met $25,000 for that bear flag, right? Now, in here, if you look at Bitcoin right now, if I remove all the drawings, we have another flag. That's true. It is a flag. This is your bear flag, and it is something like this. But unlike this bear flag has a potential to go back up to $26,000, which is a technical target, by the way. It is in play, and, invalidate the flag. So that's when I say this, that when if a pattern, if it's invalidated, go to the other side. And it has always been like this. And that's the reason why I even ended up buying some coins for the long term, because if someone told me that this is your bottom, I could even agree that's your bottom. But back in the days when this thing happened and we started to lose $29,000, I didn't support Bitcoin as your bottom right there. I started even giving you technical targets to 24,000, 19,000, which all the targets were actually met. So right now, a lot of people are bearish. Number one, we have a lot of FUD, even including myself. I don't tell things based on feelings. I just said that, this is a bear flag and we're going to go to $8,000. Now, this still seems to me like a retest. Don't get me wrong. You can end up. So basically that means for Bitcoin, if you're going to fail this and you're not going to go all the way to 26,000, we have 9 days basically to close the monthly candlestick. So if you look right there, 9 days, 11 hours for January to end. Now, I do want to see January coming up like this to 26,700, which is your technical target, and stay above like this. You make one big, huge green candle. You have a morning star, by the way, and come down again to nearly 24,000 and backtest 24,000, 23,000 for February. And from here, you start to maybe reverse to the other side around. So right now, that's all that I pretty much have to say about Bitcoin. It's still looking amazing to me because of the total market cap. So let's hope that's the end of the, even the downtrend, because who knows, this can actually be a downtrend. And there's so many reasons, I told you before, so many reasons we can have this as your bottom as well. This is where I just never know if this is going to be a bottom or not. And we cannot even bottom fish anything. So never ever pick the bottom. That's what they say. And, people might want to act really, really smart and go back. The only thing that I told you for so many months that, for me personally, I started buying back in June. Ever since this thing happened, I started buying, by the way. I started buying. And the only option you have is dollar cost average at the moment, because let's face it, let's say you go down. Let's say you do go down, right? dollar cost average can still save your life. You know, you go down like this, it doesn't mean you're not going to recover. Maybe somehow in the future you go back up. Dollar cost average is going to work pretty much amazing. You bought something like this at 16K. Even on my private channel in here, the one that I'm telling you to join, I told them to buy Bitcoin when it was at 16,000 with 17% of their portfolio. So 17% of their money they have invested in Bitcoin at $16,000. Why did I tell them that? If I was so sure about $8,000, I would have never told anyone to buy Bitcoin at 16,000. I would have told them, hey, just buy at 8,000. But I was never so sure about the bottom. You see, my action says, you know, dollar cost average, not a financial advice. That's my strategy at the moment. So right now, hopefully, one more thing before I close the video is that you have a bull flag, right? So you don't want to come down to $20,200. If you do come down to $20,200, you're going to have a very big, serious issue. You don't want to lose $20,200 at all cost. And on the monthly as well, in February as well, even in February, you don't want to come down to $20,258 because that's going to show the willingness of a bull trap, actually. So that's when I'm going to say that's really a bull trap. Right now, not sure if it's a bull trap or not, but you have a bull flag, you have 26,700 as your technical target. Invalidation is at 20,200, and that's pretty much it. And I'm going to see you the next one. Allah Hafiz.